The era of bias against me by Abuja court is over, says Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to air this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that the era of bias against me by the Abuja court is over, says Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu said that any ruling purportedly made by Justice Nyako on Monday, February 10th regarding his case is null and void. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has said that it is unlawful and unconstitutional for the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Abuja, Justice John Tocho, to reassign his case to Binta Nwankwo, who has been rescued from the case. Kanu said that any ruling purportedly made by Justice Nwankwo on Monday, February 10 regarding his case is null and void. In a statement signed and issued on Wednesday by his special counsel, Barrister Aloy Mako, Kanu maintained that Justice Nwankwo remains rescued from his case and cannot try him, let alone make any ruling. The IPOB leader, who has resolved to proceed with his trial as long as it adheres to the tenets of the law, emphasized that the errors of institutional bias against him by Abuja court is over. According to Ejimako, Kanu said that he will challenge any court that fails to align with the decision of the rule of law. Ejimako said he maintains that, with the obvious exception of one, the rest of the decisions taken in his case in Abuja have been riddled with blatant unconstitutionality in contravention of Section 36 of the Nigerian Constitution that mandated courts to be independent and impartial. This is particularly noteworthy that the findings made by the Supreme Court to the effect that Justice Binta Nwankwo is based by revoking Mazi Kanu's bail is sufficient reason to oust her jurisdiction, especially as she also dishonored the Supreme Court by her inapplicable refusal to reinstate the bail. In the circumstances, therefore, especially consequent upon her refusal, Justice Binta Nwankwo should no longer have any business with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Thus, it is an egregious breach of the law for the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Tocho, to reassign Mazi Kanu's case to a judge whose jurisdiction is forever banned by an extant order of resolution. Well, for the foregoing reasons, the entire proceedings conducted on 10th February 2025 before Justice Binta Nwankwo Court has no foundation in law and reason, and the same goes to any ruling that is purportedly made that day. Therefore, those peddling the narrative that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case has been adjourned indefinitely do not understand the basic law, and that is, once a judge is rescued, she has lost the jurisdiction to convene, sit, or deliver any ruling on that same case from which she has been rescued. That's what the black letter law says, and it shall abide now and forever. And that was what I was said here concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that era of bias against me by Abuja court is over. Says Nnamdi Kanu. And well, of course, you are the for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here, right now, is to tap that subscribe button here with the notification bell, so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it ASAP. Nnamdi Kanu is now ready to fight all these corrupt lawyers or corrupt judge who are just presiding rubbish about his case. Like, it is in the Nigerian, the thing that bothers me the most is that the fact that the law is in the Nigerian constitution, which says that once a judge has been rescued from his case, he can't come back. I mean, the court of Nigeria, or any court in Nigeria, whether high, supreme, or state court, it's an independent. The court of Nigeria is always independent, meaning that they don't follow or they don't take orders from the federal government. They don't do things from the federal government. They are not influenced by the federal government. That is what that independence means. That they are not influenced by the federal government. Yes, meaning that even John Tocho, as per say, Binta rescued herself from the case. Justice John Tocho cannot tell Binta to go back and preside over that case, because a judge is also independent. Once she rescues herself, find another judge. So that's saying that we all know that when the case wanted to start, Binta Nwankwo said that Justice John Tocho did not agree to her resolution. That is a lie. Justice John Tocho cannot even say anything concerning your resolution. Your resolution. You've rescued yourself. Fine. You wrote a little letter concerning rescuing yourself from the Nnamdi Kanu's case. Fine. And you were automatically granted the resolution that you wanted. It is the duty of the Chief of the Federal High Court to find another lawyer, not saying bringing you back. So that's what Nnamdi Kanu wanted to clarify. Yeah. And that's why she has no authority to even say court has been adjourned indefinitely, because that is what people are scared about, saying that Nnamdi Kanu's case has been adjourned indefinitely. And Ejimakor said that let us first think before we talk. I mean, he's right. Let us first think before we talk. All of us that were saying that the court case has been adjourned indefinitely. If a judge has no power over a case, can she even adjourn the case? You can't adjourn anything that you don't have authority over. I mean, it's true. It's basic sense. She does not have the authority over Nnamdi Kanu's case. I want to adjourn Nnamdi Kanu's case. That's not possible. I mean, that's not possible. So anything that was said there, anything that the court said there, is null and void. That day, or just let me just say that day, it will just automatically come and shout day for Nnamdi Kanu, because it is null and void. Yes, no law that Binta said there will be abided to. It's in the constitution of Nigeria. It was not Nnamdi Kanu that wrote the constitution of Nigeria. It wasn't him. The constitution was there before him. That's what Nnamdi Kanu said. I'm not the one that wrote your law. You have to abide to the law. Yes, it is your law. You follow it. Well, for the foregoing reasons, the entire proceeding conducted on the 10th of February 2025 by Binta Court has no foundation in law and reasons, and that same goes for any ruling that is purportedly made that day. That's what Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer said. So don't think that Nnamdi Kanu's case has been adjourned indefinitely. The answer is just a big no. Nnamdi Kanu's case has not been adjourned indefinitely. Not at all, not now, not ever. Until the federal government can find a new judge for Nnamdi Kanu. Until the federal government can find, if they cannot find a new judge, just release him. Anytime people are ready to start case, he will come back. Yes, anytime people are ready to start case, he will come back. Than going through all this stress. I mean, you put him in prolonged detention. You still that is just pure wickedness. People are saying that the federal government just did that conviction so that they can just prolong the detention of Nnamdi Kanu even further. But what are we saying? What do you guys think? What do you guys think concerning the issue of Nnamdi Kanu's case? Well, as for me, whether they like it or not, if the federal government cannot find another judge, they should just free Nnamdi Kanu, let him be on his own, let a man be, than putting him in prolonged detention. And the question that everybody is asking, that what if Nnamdi Kanu still wins all this legal battle at the end? The federal government will pay what they call big damages, serious damages. Yes, against his human rights. That's human rights abuse. What do you guys think? Tell me, drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button, just bigger down with the notification bell. So anytime I have any video, you'll be first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.